You look at your life and feel like time passed by too fast. And along with it, the plans, the opportunities, the strength seem to fade. Maybe you don't even say it out loud, but inside, there's a voice that screams, is it still possible? Will God still fulfill what He promised? You never stopped believing in Him, but little by little, you started doubting yourself, doubting that you still can, that you're still capable, that there's still room for you in what once burned so strongly in your heart. And that kind of pain is quiet but deep, because no one sees it. You smile, but what you feel is heaviness. You keep walking, but deep down, it feels like you're stuck. And that's why God brought you here. Because He knows every part of you that has quietly thought about giving up. And today, He wants to remind you, it's not too late. You're not behind your right on His timing. And everything He promised, He's still going to fulfill. Even if it looks impossible. Even if everything around you says otherwise. Even if you made some wrong choices along the way. God doesn't cross anyone's name out of the story He wrote. You didn't lose what was yours. It's just being prepared so that you can live it in a deeper, more mature, way more aligned with heaven. Some promises weren't lost, they're just being taken care of. And when the time is right, they will bloom in a way that will help you understand the waiting, understand the pain, understand the no's, understand the silence. Maybe you think you wasted too much time on people who didn't value you, or that you poured your energy into places that only drained you. Maybe you started well, but got lost along the way, or maybe you're just tired and feeling like you don't have the strength to try again. But God sees all of this, and He's saying, I'm not done with you as long as you breathe. There is hope where there is faith. There is a living promissory, not too old, and you're not too young, you're not too small, and you're not too weak. You are exactly the one God chose to live out what He promised in. If this word has reached you, subscribe to this channel. Maybe this is how God wants to keep strengthening you on the hardest days. And when you finish listening, leave a comment sharing what this message spoke to you. Someone out there needs to read exactly what you have to say. And your comment could be the seed of hope in someone else's life. Someone came to your mind right now. Someone who also thinks it's too late. Send this message to them. You might be the person God uses to restart their story. Heaven hasn't forgotten the promises or the heart that received them. You're going to live such beautiful things that even the days that feel wasted now will finally make sense. God knows the right time, and He's preparing everything so that when it arrives, you'll live it fully, not in a rush. It's not too late, not to start over, and not to live what He promised. You just need to keep believing, even if it's through tears, because the one who promised is faithful to fulfill, and he doesn't take back his love once he's chosen to love someone like you.